I have a question to ask. Would you buy an airline whose pilots have fake licenses? An airline that has a history of not paying its employees their salaries? I am assuming most of you would answer with a no. Too bad, the airline in question does not think so. An airline which is known for gross mismanagement and poor services. I'm talking about the Pakistan International Airlines, or PIA, the flag carrier of Pakistan. It will soon be up for sale. Islamabad plans to privatize it. Why is that? Well, because it's not making money. The PIA, in fact, is sinking into a sea of losses. It has accumulated hundreds of billions of rupees in losses and arrears. If we try to quantify it, its overall tax debt amounts to over 400 billion rupees or $1.4 billion. 1.4 billion. That's a huge number. One that Pakistan cannot afford. You see, its coffers are drained. So what does it plan to do? It plans to privatize the PIA. The green signal was given after a meeting of the Economic Coordination Committee of the Cabinet, which was chaired by Pakistan's Finance Minister Ishaq Dar. And this is what a statement by Pakistan's Finance Ministry had to say about this. Let me quote. The committee, after deliberation, decided to include Pakistan International Airlines Company Limited in the list of active privatization projects of the ongoing privatization program following an amendment in the law by the Parliament. Now, all said and done, the question is, who is even going to buy the PIA? Just 3 years back, it was involved in a fake pilot scandal. Fake pilot scandal. The airline had hired fake pilots without a valid license. The revelation was made by the International Civil Aviation Organization. This is a specialized agency of the United Nations that works to ensure safety in international air transport. It said that the Pakistan Civil Aviation Authority had failed to meet international norms, especially the ones related to personnel licensing, processing and training. And this revelation, by the way, came just 2 months after Pakistan's Civil Aviation Minister had disclosed that over 262 Pakistani pilots held fake credentials. And out of this, 141 pilots belonged to the PIA. Now, for the unversed, Pakistan has a total of 860 active pilots. Out of this, 262 pilots did not give the examinations required to become a pilot. Instead, they asked someone else to sit on their behalf. That's around 30% of the overall strength of pilots. And what did Pakistan do to address this? You'll be shocked to hear this. It cleared 110 pilots out of the 141 accused of possessing fake licenses. Can you imagine that? Forget banning these pilots for life. Pakistan hired them back, notwithstanding the many crashes this airline has been involved in. In fact, in May 2020, a PIA plane crashed in Karachi, killing 97 people. It was an Airbus A320 aircraft. It had around 91 passengers and a crew of 8 people. It crashed into Karachi's Jinnah Garden area. Minutes before landing, only 2 passengers miraculously survived that crash. And in December 2016, a PIA flight 661 crashed in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa's Havelian district. The crash killed all 47 people on board. What caused the crash? A report released in 2020 said, technical faults. We wonder whose fault it was talking about. And these are not standalone incidents, by the way. Till date, this airline has lost more than 30 aircraft in crashes and other events. Who on earth could possibly buy such an airline? Who in their right mind would be brave enough to take that risk? Not international buyers for sure. It would be safe to presume that someone from Pakistan itself might get forced to do the bidding. WION now available in your country. Download the app now. Get all the updates on the move.